Sure, it's nice to save money on your energy bill. It's even nicer if you can find a way to make money on the energy business. If you're a landowner, there's a chance for a windfall from a lease to a gas exploration company. There may even be investment opportunities among the companies themselves. Andre Voicu has been following the industry's growth in our region for Fragasso Financial Advisors, a sponsor of our region's business. And welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Yeah, so much hype around here these days, especially around Marcellus Shale and the natural gas opportunity. Why has that suddenly become such a big deal, do you think?
Well, the shale was obviously always there for a long, long time. The technology to extract the gas was not. Nor anybody cared as long as the oil prices were low, but that changed.
Okay, so as oil prices started to get up, it made the economics of getting the gas a lot more attractive?
Absolutely. People started looking at drilling more in the Gulf of Mexico and Alaska, with all the political implications of that. Now we know what happened with the BP oil spill. We got the moratorium. So those avenues were a little bit limited because of environmental concerns. And something else had to happen. At the same time, the fracking technology was developed, which allowed for the extraction of natural gas, which is plentiful. And Marcellus Shale is right here in our backyard.
Sure. And it used to be that natural gas, the price was closely linked to oil, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
No, not at all. With the growth of China, basically the introduction of a huge new economy in the world, the demand for oil increased, and that's what, with the limited supply, that's what brought us to where we are today. Natural gas, on the other hand, also went up quite a bit, to about $14 a BTU, but after the Great Recession that we had, it dropped significantly because of the slower economic conditions. It dropped to about 4.3 or so per BTU and never moved from there. So there's a lot of supply coming on the line. So while there are a lot of investment opportunities, one has to be mindful of the large supply coming in the pipeline.
Okay, and that's one of the big question marks, and that it has been raised about the whole natural gas play. Is it going to stay at its current price, and can the industry grow at the current price, which is low? What happens if even more gas comes online, right?
That's correct.
So how do you begin evaluating all the energy companies that are out there to even decide if one of them might be attractive or not, given all these uncertainties?
Well, I think that job has been done for us in a large extent, because all of the big players in the industry, Chevron and ExxonMobil, have acquired a lot of natural gas drillers, and there's been this land grab to at least to position themselves to be able to drill productively.
So you're investing in one of those big global players, then they're diversified, they're around the world. I mean, how significant, how important is the Marcellus Shale play to the earnings, the performance of any one of those global giants?
Right, correct. It will be a small portion. Fortunately, a lot of the residents in our region have been given the option to lease some of their land if it happened to be in a proper location for drilling, and I think a lot of people will get a windfall from that.
So the real money-making opportunity was you happen to own some land. You may still have some. You may not have sold a lease, but if you're lucky enough to have the natural gas underneath, suddenly there could be a windfall from.
It could, and it's disrupting. It's loud and it's noisy. Not everybody wants to have a drilling operation in their backyard. So obviously, if you do decide to go that way, it will make sense to make the most out of it and really maximize the windfall, the money that you receive from the gas companies.
So presumably you don't do that by going out and springing for a brand new Mercedes or a big boat or whatever else.
That is
right?
the biggest problem when you receive money that you have not had before. People tend to spend it and do a little bit foolish things with it, and then waste an opportunity of a lifetime. That's why we're advocating go and talk to a financial advisor, interview as many as you can, and find who is appropriate for you, and try to make that money last for yourself, for your retirement, for future generations it might be. So that's where we advocate.
Yeah, I mean, and you hear these stories about people that have just never really come into this kind of cash. They might be landowners, but they might not have a lot of cash. It really is a mind change or a sea change in the way you think about it.
Oh, absolutely, and I think it's the first thing to do is really talk to somebody that the professionals that might be able to help you out and see what's right for you.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting time, a lot to think about, whether you're investing in the energy industry or whether you're just trying to sell a lease to them. So Andrew Voicu from Fragasso Financial Advisors, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Very good being here.
And we'll be back in a minute with little dollars and cents. Stay with us.